welcome to my channel, Sunrise to Sunset. My name is Lisa, I'm a Reiki Master and Intuitive Empath. This is going to be a reading for my beautiful, shiny, shiny gemstars. Gemini. Before we get started, as always, a great big thank you for your likes, shares, subscriptions, donations, booking me for a personal reading and joining me on the one-to-one intuitive guidance courses. If you'd like to find out more about booking me for a personal reading, or you'd like to join me on the one-to-one intuitive guidance courses, please do feel free to check out my website, sunrisetosunset.co.uk, or have a little nosy in the description box below. Now, I've been asking you for your suggestions for readings. Titles of readings, what do you want me to channel, what messages would you like to hear? And this is a suggestion from E=MC², so thank you kindly, my lovely. And it is about messages from your future self. So we're going to have a little looky and see which messages your future self has for you. And if you've got any more comments, any more suggestions, do let me know what you would like to hear on, or read, or me to read on this channel, my lovelies. It's been a long day. Right, let's have a little looky. Messages from your future selves. Okay. Archangel Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael and Archangel Sandalphon, please bring forward messages for Gemstars' highest good, for Gemini's highest good only, please, and may all energy sent my way be returned back to you tenfold, my lovelies. Let's have a little looky. Okay. Messages from your future self. What would your future self like to tell you, my lovely Gemstars? Messages from your future selves. Gems, use your intuition. Okay, reading over. Use your intuition, my lovelies. Right, messages from your future selves. Okay, what does your future self wish to tell you, my lovely gems? Okay, not a lot. Use your intuition. Job done. Oh, now they're all flying out. Right. Okay. Oh, got discontent and boredom. We have got... Ooh, Jemmies. Oh, 2 times around. That's been on the bottom of the deck as well. Okay. Keep your eyes peeled for the old devil. Diablo. Messages from your future self, please. Okay, we've got one more floor. Okie dokie, we have got, oh, that one was sort of half flipped as well. So we've got harmony and then we've got shadow, look at that. How interesting, right. Okay, well, kicking off with your intuition, Gemstars, we know your third eye is your biggest gift, okay? And your future self knows it too, my lovelies. They are like... Get that third eye open, okay? So your future self is saying, yes, Gemstar, we know you are already ruddy, highly intuitive, right? It's like, you know, because you're intuitive. It's a weird gift, isn't it, as well, sometimes? Just knowing that you know. You've got no proof that you know, but you know, right? So your future self wants you to trust that niggle that you get, even though there's no proof, even though... maybe the person that you know about is blue in the face saying, no, you're wrong, Gemstar, no, you're wrong. Trust your intuition, okay? Specifically moving forward into the times that we are, you know, dealing with right now. This is going to be key weapon, okay? Your key, and oh look, she's got a key. She's wearing the Ankh, which is key, right? Sacred key. This is the key, to these future doorways, okay, to opening up future doorways as well. So trust that hunch, trust that inner knowing, Gemstars. Oh, it has been a long one today. Done a lot, got a lot done today, okay. Trust in, that's really interesting, I've never noticed that. She's got her eyes shut, she's looking into a portal. Utilise the portals, utilise, you know, these dates that come up, 8/8, 9/9, 10/10, 11/11. Okay, so specific dates to work on, do your shadow work, do your manifestation, call in what it is that you wish to call in, but very much start doing the work to really, really open up that third eye. Okay, lapis lazuli is a very, very good crystal to open up that third eye energy. Okay, you can do meditations or wear lapis lazuli on your body. Wear it, I was going to say, you can wear it over your third eye if you want, gems. If you're brave enough to walk around with a beautiful little headdress on with some lapis lazuli dangling over your third eye, you go for it. You know, you could make something that you could wear around the house like that, right? So you didn't feel maybe such a plonker out in public. For those of you that do want to do it out in public, go for it, right? But get that intuition open. Okay, do the work on your third eye, my lovelies. But most importantly, trust the intuition skills that you already have at this time. Okay, we've got discontent and boredom. So it's interesting. We've got it's almost like you're turning your back on this discontent and boredom. Okay, what is discontent and boredom? It's disconnect, really, isn't it? It's disconnect from spirit. So spirit is saying, watch out for this energy. This is the comfort zone, right? This is getting settled in the comfort zone, but everything turning a little bit black, okay, a little bit greyed out, a little bit shadowy when we're in the comfort zone, because guess what, Gemmies? We don't grow in the comfort zone, right? So your future self is asking you not to get settled in that comfort zone, okay? Pull yourself out of that safe space, you know? There's so many ways you can do that. And there's so many reasons why you keep yourself trapped in that safe and comfortable, slightly boring, slightly discontenting space. Okay, you know, a lot of you on this channel have been through trauma, and part of going through trauma is that you want to create an environment that is safe, that is it's like your zone, your area, that nobody can sort of emotionally, spiritually, physically touch you. Okay, you might even be, you know, holed up in a hermit mode. Okay, but spirit is saying get out, you know, get out, go out of that comfort zone, go and do those things that you wish you were doing. And you know what they are, gem stars, those little higher self messages that say, oh look, there's a yoga class, you know, just down the road from me, it's affordable. And then your shadow self says, well, maybe I'll go tomorrow, maybe I'll go tomorrow, maybe I'll go the next day, maybe I'll go next week. Next week comes, tomorrow comes, maybe I'll go next week. Okay, get yourselves out of those comfort zones, because otherwise you're going to fall into this bit of a slumber of discontent and boredom. Okay, and also that's disconnection, right? Disconnection from people, from your community, and ultimately from spirit, because spirit works through other people, right? Spirit works through places, through animals, and there's only so much you can see within your safe comfort zone, right? So your future self wants you to get out there, gem stars. There's a big old world out there. There's lots of possibilities. Yes, some could end up going wrong, or some could end up being a painful encounter if it's to do with a person, right? But by sitting in that comfort zone, it's like nothing is going to happen. Okay, so your future self wants you to get out there, get out there, get out there, my lovely gem stars. You've got a lot to offer the world. Okay, and your future self knows it. Now, this is sort of tied in as well, isn't it? Because look how Mr. Shady is throwing shade over at the discontent and boredom. This could even be a narcissistic relationship here holding you in that space as well. A little bit of a side note. It's not for everybody, this one, okay? But this is you stay there, Gemstar. You stay in that lower vibrational safe space, okay? I'm not going to allow you to go out with your friends. I'm not going to allow you to try new adventures. Oh, you're going to yoga? I want to come with you. Or you're not going at all, you know, but I need to be there just to throw a bit of shade, right? Just to keep an eye on you, this sneaky eye on you, gem stars, okay? So your future self is saying, watch out for energies that are, you know, are around you that are jealous of your progress, okay? You get this a lot, right? Light warriors, we get this a lot in general. These are the people, you know, jobs, whatever, okay? This could be even a place that you don't like where you're living, okay? But it's all you've known, and you're too scared to go and move somewhere fresh, right? You know, it doesn't have to be a shady, they just said shady ass person, right? who is green with envy, not green with love, not wanting the best for you. So your future self is saying, look, haven't you had enough of this energy, Gemstar? Haven't you held yourself in a safe space for too long? Haven't you let narcissists or low vibrational people hold you back long enough, Gemstar? We're going into a new area. Area? I was going to say era. How interesting. Spirit said area. Okay, so it might be moving. You know, as a light warrior, we are called to be in certain places, like a grid, connecting all these light energies around the world. And where you are may not be, you know, the most ripe, optimum place for you. And Spirit is like chess pieces. Come on, Gemstar, we want you here. And you're like, no, I quite like this square that I'm on. It feels familiar. It's comfortable, right? So keep pushing yourself out of that comfort zone, but be mindful. Your future self wants you to be mindful of people, places, spaces, jobs, whatever it is that, you know, it's like stay where you are, stay where you are. And normally it's because it's for their benefit, not for yours, Gemstar. This could be the boss that wants you to stay because he knows you're a, you know, one of the best workers and you don't ask for much and you get on with your job. You don't challenge maybe. Okay, so they're like, stay where you are, and you're like, I'm bored, I'm discontent. Look, there's a whole beautiful lit up chakra, full chakra system. Okay, so behind your back is, you know, it's the real deal. It's the full alignment, my lovely Gemstars. There's a beautiful castle in the distance, okay, with your name on it, Gemstars. You know, that castle can represent your wealth. It could represent a beautiful new relationship. Could represent a beautiful new home that's energetically going to be aligned with where Spirit wants you to go. Okay, so watch out for these energies, because this is what you are asked to be in. This energy of harmony, the energy of in your heart. Okay, this is, you know, maybe you and the new job, or you and the new home. This could be you and the new relationship, but they're aligned. These hands are together. It's going to work well for you, my lovely Gemstars, but it's also going to really ignite your heart chakra, okay, and bring that passion back to the heart as well, okay, so you're going to be passionate about your life and not discontent or bored in any future situations, because you're in harmony with the universe, okay, with what the divine wants for you, and you are not resisting. This is going with that flow, okay. You know, it's doing, there's shadow work indicated here, okay, and it's very much quite a clear message, isn't it? You know, it's like we want you in this energy, we don't want you in this energy, okay, we want you to be in a community or in a higher job or in a higher home, whatever it is, but there's some shadow work to be done around that. And, you know, that, we've already mentioned it, right, it can go back to childhood, having a very unsettled childhood home. If your home was very unsettled, if you were made to move around a lot, maybe you were forced from school to school, home to home, or maybe it was just a really awful environment to live in, right? And you just crave that safe space, and you've created that where you are. And that is, you know, I'm not dissing that, that's awesome, okay? Spirit is like, amen, we are so glad you got there. Now let's dig a little bit deeper. Okay, because you've settled in that comfort zone, and now Spirit wants to push you to the next level. We are coming into this new earth energy, and it's like Spirit wants us to hustle, right? There's quite a bit of speed, there's quite a bit of urgency about this energy as well. It's like we need, you know, light warriors in position. We need them to be in alignment. We need them to be excited, pushing forward, growing outward. Okay, the garden that you're in is beautiful, it's well tended to, it's rammed full of plants, but there's no room to put anything else in. There's no room for any fresh new growth. Okay, so you can keep pruning your safe space, or you can delve deep into the shadow, okay, and see how you can expand your life. Because your future self is like, look, we want you to have this very fulfilling, expanded life, Gemstars, okay? And that only comes with, you know, diving down to the root of the problems. You know, is it about having control over, you know, your space and everyone within your space? Is it about fear You know, what is it? What has caused that? Then we look at that, we heal that, and then from there we can expand and grow, my lovely gems, right? Let's see what else your future self wants to say to you. Okay, we've got Goddess on the moon, more intuition energy on the bottom of the deck. Okay, really tap into your beautiful skill, that beautiful open third eye, my lovely gem stars, okay? Oh, I'm on the floor. Yeah, look, what was we saying, gems? Community. Okay, we've got 7-7 down on the table. Okay, there's a very strong message about you guys being the ones to sort of kickstart projects in your community, being the ones to, oh look, daughter romance, okay, you know, create community projects, you know, as we're moving forward, as this separation is being enforced, you know, deeper and deeper into society, into the collective. Gem stars, wow. You are the ones that are being asked to forge new connections, new communities, right? And this, this card sums up exactly what we're saying. It's the garden and the gate. It's the safe, beautiful, tended to garden. And guess what? She's got a key around her neck, okay? And guess who can open that gate, gem stars? You! This card is like literally what I was talking about. Okay. Messages from your future self. What do your future self need to... Oh, Jenny! No. Golden energy. Okay, it's the sacral chakra, which is the energy of co-creation. Bottom of the deck. Heart energy again. Okay. Okay. Oh, James, we've got the throat chakra. Keeps coming out for you, doesn't it? Specifically tied in with this community as well. Check out my last community post. Look, you're walking away out of that garden to the door to healing and personal happiness, gem stars. Check out my latest community post, or I might have posted again since then. I do love a community post. But it was about people coming together, utilising their gardens to grow fruits and vegetables, and connecting with each other to do it. And gem stars, who's the perfect person to do that? It's you, right? You know, you got the gift of the gab. You know, but you've got to get out your comfort zone, because I bet you're thinking, oh, I would love to do that, but God, dare I go and knock on doors? Dare I start up a community meeting, you know, or get the local community together and, you know, and possibly be shot down and be told it's a stupid idea? Or can I get it together? And imagine if it takes off, Gemstar. Okay, with you being the catalyst, with you planting that seed in your community, working with the community, working for the community. Okay, this isn't relying on systems that can and will fall at any point or be deliberately withheld, shall we say. We've seen that over the last 3 years. We've seen what happens when people rush for toilet rolls. Right? Start up a toilet roll swapping community in your area, just in case we have future pandemics. Right. Close to the line there. My channel's going to go backward again. Not. We're pushing forwards, right? We are pushing forward. You are tasked. Your future self wants you. You're key somehow. You are key to connecting people together. Okay, like those dots of light, those light warriors, light workers, all gridding around the world, okay? It just takes one seed planted, Gemstar, to create community, to bring people together of all faiths, shapes, you know, skin colours, whatever it is, okay? To amalgamate the people back together. Okay, this is a counter-action, right, to the severing, okay, to the severing of the community spirit that has happened over the last, what, 50 years? I'd say about 1950s was everybody kind of worked together, didn't they? Okay. You've got the daughter romance, and yes, it is romance saying here, but we've got this discontent and boredom, and then we've got the open doorway underneath, followed by the garden and the gate. Okay, it's like you've got to open up again. You may have closed your heart down a little bit. Your heart is in a cage here. Okay, this could be previous romances that have made you shut down. You know, maybe that's the fear. Maybe you're fearful of opening up your heart again. But again, look at this again. There's a lock in that heart. You're wearing the key around your neck. Your future self is like, Gemstar, you've got the key. Put the key in. Put the key into this heart. Put the key into the birdcage. Put the key into the door. Put the key into the gate. Wear it around your neck. Onks are a very ankh or onk, it depends how you want to pronounce it, but they are a sacred key. They're very activating. You might want to do some research into that. Okay, but the key here that your future self is saying is it's round your neck. Okay, you are getting it because we've got wide open doorways here, right? We've got co-create with spirit, which is the sacral chakra, and we've got the throat chakra. So how are you going to do it? You're going to co-create with the spirit, with this golden energy, this golden new era that we are walking into that is abundant across your readings, right? The one that Mr. Shady is like, I can see that golden energy. I've got a little strip of it here. Okay, but he's not in the golden energy. He's managed to have hoarded a little bit. And that's what Spirit's saying as well with this card, is make sure these people around you in the future don't use you for your golden energy. Okay, serious message there. Be very discerning about, you know, yes, open up, but also be very discerning and aware that because you are opening up, because you're exuding gold, there's going to be a lot of people that they just want a piece of it. They can't handle the whole entire energy themselves. They can't be in that whole entire energy themselves because they're in a low vibration, and they're of the mindset of, I see you shining over there. I want a piece, but I'm not willing to put the work in myself, but I want a piece of yours. So just be careful of that, Gemmies, okay? Be discerning, my lovelies. Which is which, right? This golden energy is yours for the taking. You're going to co-create. Your future self is like co-create with the divine, and that is any sparks of intuition that you get gifted. Okay, that is a gift from the divine. That is your higher self working with the divine. You know, working in cahoots, right, to push you to become, you know, a brighter, more shiny, golden version of yourself. Okay, and you're going to utilize that beautiful throat chakra, you know. And I do joke on here, Gemstars, right? I do joke on here about your, you know, there's a normal email and then there's a Gemstar email, right? An A4 email. It is tongue-in-cheek, Gemstars. It is a beautiful, you're so eloquent in your communication skills, and also I'm always humbled that you would share your stories with me, that you would trust me with the information that you feel that you can share with me, okay? Because I'm an open source for you, okay? And that information, it goes into me and it goes to the divine and it goes nowhere else. People trust you in that same way, Gemstars. They can talk to you, they can offload their problems to you. Maybe just with the community garden thing, you never know where that's going to grow. Be prepared for people to be coming to talk to you other than gardening though, Gems, right? And isn't that the point? It's a healing, it's like, it's a center point, isn't it? If it's an idea, like this is just an example, if it is an idea like the community garden, then that's a center point for other things to grow from there. Maybe community outings, maybe community, you know, like not like church, you know, like counselling, or it's gonna be, you're gonna be doing it without doing it, if you get my gist. They're just going to be coming to you and talking to you, and your being in your presence is going to be very, very healing as well. And also by gathering like-minded souls together, many hands make light work. So it's not just one light bulb. You will be surrounding and gathering up all the light bulbs in the area, right? All the people who have hope, who have community spirit, who have love, probably have open throat chakras as well, right? Want to talk to other like-minded souls. And if they are a little bit shy, maybe they come along and maybe you're able to pull that out of them in time. Okay, so you see how it's a ripple effect, right? From one simple idea. But it's like you're getting it, right? Your future self is like, okay, so you might, you know, if you're in the process of being in your safe space now, if you're in your safe garden, right? Your future self wants you to know that you get it. You put that key into the gate and look, the gate now wide open, the door is wide open, and it brings in personal healing and happiness. It brings in peace, which is the opposite energy of boredom and discontent. You've got the rainbow, which is the chakra colours that you have got your back turned to in this card, right? It all comes together. And it's a 7. So we've got 777 down on the table, my lovely. So look up 777 angel number and see what it says for you. Okay, but this is, it's like your future self is like, you get it at some point, gem stars. Okay, you go from that safe garden space and you say, yeah, I'm going. This is a blank, unwritten future. You can't see what is here, but you know that in the distance, it's got this beautiful, fresh new garden. This beautiful, you know, the golden energy at the end of the rainbow, right? The pot of gold, and peace in your heart. So it's going to bring a lot of peace in replacement of discontentment and boredom, right? Let me just take a sip of water. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come through. You've got lapis lazuli on the bottom of the deck with your intuition. So doubling up of that message, okay? Utilize your intuition and, you know, lapis, what was we saying, right? Actively do things to try to tap into this intuition. Okay, you might want to take my developing your spiritual or psychic gift courses, or course, that is a one course, that one. If not, look up online on how to open up that third eye chakra. Start testing your intuition. You know, oh, I think this is going to happen. Give it a few days, see if it happens. Start testing and playing with it, right? Get yourself some cards, spread them out face down on the table and see if you can intuit what is beneath it. And you might not be like, oh, there's a girl and a gate underneath that card. You might feel like, oh, constricted, I'm getting the energy of constriction, or holding a safe space. So you might not fit, you know, get the details, but you might pick up on the energies. Okay, start developing it. Messages from your future self. Oh, we got your favourite. We got the wise one. Okay, we got the old owl. Oh, we got the elder. Your ancestors. Move beyond ancestral patterns. How did your ancestors keep themselves in a safe space? More throat chakra action. Okay, you know, future self is saying, shout it from the rooftop, gem stars. Whatever these ideas that you have, shout it from the rooftops, my lovelies. What else we got? Dream and journey. See, I want to push you forward on a new journey, my lovelies. Okay, messages from future self. Yes, we got Jesus. Double dove. Hello, 90s. Again. Oh, look at this. Third message. Oh, okay, see beyond your current situation. Your future self is like literally, yay, guardian angel, more white feathers. Feather of the dove. Okay, you're not alone. Your future self wants you to know you're not alone. But also, spiritually, you're not alone. But this is getting together with other people. Don't be alone. Don't be in hermit mode by yourself. In a bored, discontent energy where your future self, your higher self, the divine, has got bigger, better plans, and you know it, but you're resisting. Okay, it's what we do on the spiritual journey. It's what we do. And it'll come around, it comes around time and time again, because they push us forward, we get to the next level, and then guess what? We get a comfort zone in that level. And then Spirit's like, right, okay, it's time for the next level. And you're like, no, well, hold on a minute. Oh, I'm in this level now, I'm quite comfy. And Spirit's like, move on, time to go again. Okay, and that'll keep going and keep going and keep going. Okay, until it's like level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. It's ongoing. I certainly haven't got to the top of the ladder. I can't tell you when it stops. I have a feeling it never will. Grow within your current situation. So your future self is saying grow within your current situation, right? Interesting, we keep speaking about this growth in the garden. Okay, it's referring to this part of the current situation, because that's when the growth occurs, when we step out of the comfort zone. You know, we like I say, level after level after level, we are asked to do this time and time and time again. So it's like your future self wants you to understand this how this cycle happens now, so that you can not resist it, okay, or hold yourself in that. You get to that space where you level up, then you're in your comfort zone, then you get back to discontent and boredom, because you're supposed to now do the next level. And then we go, but, I'm comfy here, okay? It's just how it rolls. And your future self wants you to know that, wants you to know this information now, so that you can roll with it easier, so that you can flow, so that you can keep doing them levels quicker and quicker and quicker, because you know the cycles, right? Move beyond your ancestral pattern. Dream and journey. It's like push, see beyond the current situation, push forward, next level. How were your ancestors held back? Did they stay in their comfort zones? Did they not follow their calling, gem stars? Did they not follow their dreams? Did they not do the journeys they were asked to do? Could they not see beyond the current situation? They're showing me way back ancestors, you know, the cavemen, huddling in the cave. Oh, we can't go outside. We can't go outside the cave, it's dangerous, right? You're being pushed forward, and you're being told or asked to learn from this spiritual experience, to understand this spiritual cycle, so that it becomes easy and natural for you, so you can easily detect the point where the new level becomes the comfort zone, and then the new level becomes the comfort zone, and then the new level becomes the comfort zone. You get me? It just goes on, gem stars, okay? And when we can grasp that, it's so much easier. It's so much easier than resisting the flow of the universe when they want to keep pushing us forward, okay? Messages from your future self, please. What are your future self, or what does your future self wish to tell you? Okay, I've got Archangel Metatron. He is the beholder of the third eye. Study and learn. Messages from your future self, please. Oh, what have we got there? We had a flipper. Open your heart. Talks about barriers, bird cages around that heart. Okay, and bottom of the deck, they say, yeah, look, that's mad, because they pointed me to take time to breathe, right? And then look, take a step back as well. It's weird, because as we get pushed forward, there is this important, it's a bit of a dichotomy, because it's like push forward, but also pull back and assess, look at what's going on, realise that you're being pushed forward, take a breath, and then go forward again, right? Kind of ever continuing a cycle of the spiritual journey. But Archangel Metatron, oh, right next to study and learning. Now Metatron is the beholder of the Akashic records. So your future self is telling you this is accessed via the third eye. Okay, so you could be, you know, spiritual librarians, okay? It's like we all, Spirit is saying we all can have access to the Akashic records, but it's like a special privilege. You're like, Yes, there's a librarian, but then there's the head librarians, right? The ones that are only allowed into the really special secret vaults that nobody else gets to see, right? Bit like what's under the old Vatican. We won't go into that dodgy territory, right? Back to the reading. Okay, you have this special, you know, the special key, right? The special head librarian has this very special key, okay, that nobody else has access to but you, Gemstars, okay? So, thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. So, keep doing this energetic clearing. And thank you, angels, for allowing me to see that every day is a learning day. Okay, keep studying and learning. Your future self wants you to keep, and you do. I know you do, Gemstars, and I'm super proud of you guys. You do. You're very open-minded. You're very questioning, and I love that, right? It's in my essence. It's like, you can't just tell me anything. I want to know where, why, how, who, up, down, left and right. It's all about it before I make up my own mind. And that is what you are very much like, Gemstars, okay? But you have this, look, and her third eye is illuminated there, okay? Her third eye is illuminated. She has access to special studies, you know, special learning, special understanding that others may not. But you do, Gemstars. And how do you share them? You share them with your beautiful communication skills, right? And we've got open your heart. So thank you, Shamil, for removing the barriers around my heart. Okay, and in the door to romance, what is around your heart? It's a birdcage, right? But you've got the key. You have beautiful open heart chakras anyway, Gemstars, but we talk about next levels, aren't we? What is the next level of this beautiful open heart chakra? What does it look like? How can you utilize that, Gemstars, for yourselves and for your loved ones, your family, and your community, right? And then we've got this take a breath. So in between, the spiritual journey. It's very, very simple once you understand the rules, but it's complex. There's times where we get to that next level, we're in comfort zone, and then we have to take a step back and go and look at ourselves from outside of ourselves. Take that step back, breathe, and go, oh, it's time for another level. Because it can be like that sometimes. It's not always like, woohoo, I want to move. Woohoo, I want a new job. Woohoo, you know, because it means we have to leave behind things that we might love, we might be comfortable with, but Spirit wants more for us. Okay, so remember, what does it say? It says, thank you, angels, I breathe with ease knowing that you're here. Okay, remember your angels are with you. And thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what is not serving me. And that is the key to the spiritual journey. We keep doing little rhymes lately. Little poet. Right. I just take another sip of water. I'm very hot and flustered. I have been cleaning up dust. Right, workmen, hey? Messy little things, aren't they? They are, bathing in your beautiful golden glow, in your cloak of wisdom. Okay, we'll take that. Let's from your higher self, please. What is your higher self? Thank you. Beautiful. Oh, look. How many doves? Third dove in the reading. 333. You may be seeing 333 a lot at the minute. Oh, beautiful. More third eye, more lapis lazuli. Look who's on the bottom of the deck. Open communication. Okay, your third eye and your throat chakra. Gemstars. How many times? Comes out time and time again. Your heart, we're gaining as well, because it used to be heart, third eye and hands. Okay, so we've got the hands coming together here, many hands making light work, and it's moved into your throat chakra recently, like really moved into your throat chakra. Like, big up, utilize those beautiful gifts of yours, Gemstars. So your future self wishes you to know that you're wearing this golden cloak of wisdom, and look what he's wearing around his throat, the Ankh. the key. This symbol is super important to your future self, okay, for whatever reason. They're also drawing me, you know, we've got the Dove of Shekinah, we've got the Eye of Horus, and we've got the Staff of Hermes here as well. Okay, so you already know the answers that you seek. Your future self tells you, and trust what you know, and it's landing on intuition, okay? Very strong message, clear message. The Holy Spirit. So we've got Jesus and we've got the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles, Gemini. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Okay, future self reminding you to expect good things to come. You know, get out that comfort zone, because it is ripe for you. There are good things outside of that garden, right? Unleash your spirit, express your gifts. Throat chakra, express your gifts, gem stars. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. In other words, get out there. Okay, there's a world literally awaiting you to dance through that gate. Okay, Horus, cosmic gateway, and I said, didn't we? Utilise, you know, we've got Lionsgate coming up. 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12. Okay, utilise these dates, utilise any cosmic portals that are opening at this time as well, right? Tap into your third eye. There's this golden energy teamed with lapis lazuli, extremely prevalent in ancient Egyptian times, right? Why did they utilise these two precious gifts from Mother Earth together? Especially potent. Okay, so you could do a meditation with a lump of gold and lapis lazuli on your third eye. Okay. The trick as well is when you're meditating and you start to see, you will get like a pinpoint of light, or as your third eye opens, you might get a pulling sensation on your third eye. You might see like a pinpoint of light that maybe gets a bit bigger, or just visions will just start to sort of flow into your, you know, closed eye space, right? It helps when you lay down in meditation to, when you've got your eyes closed, to actually look up into that third eye area, okay, with your eyes closed. And then when things start coming through, the key is, don't get excited. Don't go, oh, in your brain like, oh God, I see something. Try to then, when that starts to come through, try to relax and try not to be bothered by it, right? Just allow it to flow in, because when we go, oh, it's opening, guess what happens? Gone. Okay? So a lot of people get stuck at that point where they get excited by it happening, right? By the visions start to come through, or by seeing, you know, the shining light, you know, as the third eye opens, even like this portal, right? Allow it to flow, and it takes practice, so don't, you know, dish yourself if you can't get past that stage. It took me a long time to get to the point where I was just, you know, not overly excited about it. You are excited about it, but you can get excited about it once you come out of the meditation, and then you can quickly journal down all the things that you've seen and felt and heard and all that good stuff, right? A little tip there. Your future self obviously wants, it's like they're giving you little tips as well. Your future self is like, oh, you know this, do that. Little bypasses for you, right? Little hints and tips. Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. You've so got something to say, Gems. Your future self is like, get it out there. All these ideas that you keep bottled up in your brain, and that you're maybe too scared that people will think you're crazy or an idiot, or maybe that you'll be hurt when everyone doesn't want to do it. If they don't want to do it, that's fine. Okay? Then you move on. You find somebody who does. Okay? But there's something that you've got to utilise your voice for. I've only just noticed that as well. I make these angels, and look, there's lapis lazuli staring me in the face. I didn't even notice it. Okay. See, it's things like that, isn't it? You know, People would probably laugh at me for making things like this. I sell these, they're amulets that you can hang. But you don't do it for anyone else's approval, right? You do it because spirit has led you to do things like that. Let's get your spirit animal. Okay. Messages. What have we got? Oh, Undyne. Let's see. Oh, I didn't get the book. Hold on. Let me just move things. Right, the Undyne. Bear with me, Jelly Jams. I don't know much about the Undyne. Some cards come out a lot and then others just sneak out every now and again. Okay, the keyword is water spirit. So, a message from your future self, right? You could be pulling in the energy to receive the crystallized properties necessary to shift and clear distortion from your body on a subatomic level. Even the cells themselves are going through a purification process. You are now absorbing more oxygen and light into the body to create a more profound and in-depth cellular rejuvenation to begin to heal the body and consciousness at this time. You are being energetically supported to create a healing and purification process of the physical body, and also clearing painful emotions that have been suppressed from deep within the psyche. Vibrational patterning is a healing process that works more on a metaphysical level to not only support the body, but specifically the state of your emotions. You could be working at clearing the heart, the lungs, master glands and lymphatic system, as well as the deeper genetic weakness held on a cellular level within the organs of the body. Most importantly, the hidden healing power within water itself can begin to heal deep suppressed emotions that have lain hidden within the subconscious mind because of painful experiences felt in past times, including past lives and inner child pain, and also wounding experience from old relationships, and we've literally covered those, right? These are the reasons why we keep ourselves in safe spaces, right? You are rejuvenating, revitalizing, purifying and opening the heart chakra, thereby cleansing the body and soul. You are healing the emotions, clearing the remnants of grief felt through different times of incarnation, and embodying the essence of faith. You are connecting to the majestic Arcturian angels, around 12 feet tall. Wow, your last reading is literally talking about giants, right? Everything being giant. You are connecting to the majestic Arcturian angels, around 12 feet tall, who support the Undyne to crystallize the water on our planet. Wow. Sorry, they just showed me the light grid going around the planet again. Undyne is entering into our dimension and are gridding new crystal frequencies into the fabric of our existence. So the vibrational impact from water can support our healing process more rapidly at this time. They keep showing me the dolphin card as well all throughout this reading, and I'll show you why in a minute, right? And we've spoke about this gridding through the reading. Undyne heals inner pain and activates the frequency of the vibrational sound spectrum. And I literally, in the reading about 2 readings ago, it's got 52 hertz whale. And we read the whale card, right? Really fascinating how this is all tying in. And if you're new, you might want, like, my readings run like a soap opera, so you have to go back, you know, a couple of readings, and they run on from energy to energy. It doesn't matter what questions we ask, right? So if you don't understand what I'm saying, go back and look at those readings. Undyne heals inner pain and activates the frequency of the vibrational sound spectrum around every atom, so that eventually all dis-ease, it doesn't say disease, it says dis-ease, can be healed on first a soul level and then in the body and consciousness itself. And they want me to show you the dolphin. Right. Look what's popped out in the meantime, the Sphinx with a key and the Eye of Ra. doubling up what we were speaking about as well. Right, where is the dolphin? Let's have a look. Here we go. This is, let me just, there. You see how this gridding around the earth, and this is why we get pushed out of our comfort zones and into areas or relationships or new jobs, whatever it is that applies to you, my lovely gem star. We are very strategically moved to bring us into a higher alignment, not just for our good, gemstars. There's the bigger picture to this, right? For the world. Okay. Wow. Brilliant, beautiful subject, by the way. E equals MC squared. Thank you very much for that suggestion. And if you've got any more, please do feel free to write them down in the comment box, my lovely gem stars. Okay. We're going to end with an angel of light. Okay. Aspiration. Okay, tying in beautifully with the reading. It is time to set your sights higher, gem stars. If you are settling for mediocre, and this is the energy of settling, okay, settling in the comfort zone. If you're settling for the mediocre, aim for the superb. Stretch yourself to fulfill all your potential and hold mighty visions. Find the wisdom within, which enables you to aspire to the great and the glorious. Then, oh my goodness, gems. Spirit, you're too good to me. Then expand your comfort zones so that you can explore your dreams. We've got the Dreamer Journey card. We've got the Wisdom card, and I've been banging on about expanding your comfort zone. These readings lately are leaving me a little bit speechless, a little bit blown away, and just loving the divine even more every day. The angels guide you to never settle for less than your incredible human spirit can achieve or deserves. Ask for help from the angels, and they will guide and inspire you to raise your consciousness and live at a higher level. Let your spirit soar and aim for the divine. And your affirmation, I aspire to the great and glorious. I aspire to the great and the glorious, gem stars. If anything, like, I hope, you know, the way these readings are coming out lately, the beautiful synchronicities, the messages that I'm channeling, and then the cards literally word for word telling you the same. You know, this is magic in action. This is like, I will never tire of it. It's miraculous. I am so blessed and so humbled to be the vehicle for these messages, right? Let this be confirmation to you that magic and this whole spiritual journey is so very real. You have so much potential to fill, Gemini, and Spirit wants you to keep pushing forward. Your future self wants you to find these keys, okay, to put yourself into these positions where you are for your highest good, to aspire to be the very best version of you that you can be, gem stars. What another beautiful, blessed reading. Thank you. Just like thanking the divine, you know, we're so blessed to be, you know, chosen for this. Great things are coming, Gemini. We are moving into a golden era. Believe to receive, okay? Put that in the comments, okay? Affirm this message. Believe to receive, okay? And thank you, God. Thank you, divine. Thank you, angels, for all the blessings that you are bringing to us. Wow, Gemini, thank you for joining me on this reading. I hope, you know, it was a brilliant question. Brilliant question. And once again, you know, you guys, what do you want to know? Let me know, okay? And I can channel it back to you. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day, my lovely gem stars. Until next time, Gemma stay.